Howdy folks, and welcome to a little update for the channel. Nothing scary, don't worry about it. I'm going to put over here some time codes if you want to jump ahead to, and probably links in the description maybe to the time codes of different sections of the video in case you want to just jump to whatever interests you. But basically I wanted to take a little bit of time to, welcome new subscribers to the channel. Thank you very much for subscribing. And if you came here for the reactions and stuff, I wanted to give you just a little bit of background about the channel. I also want to talk about what our current release schedule is for different videos. What our plans are for RWBY Volume 6, Nomad of Nowhere, and stuff that's coming up in the future. So, first of all, a little bit of background about the channel in case you're new here, in case you didn't start with me from the beginning. This channel was started in 2015. I've been on YouTube with another channel that didn't have really anything on it for a while before that. It was a place initially to publish my video game Let's Play stuff that I had recorded and done. I did some tutorials and some walkthroughs and gameplay video, and I thought, hey, I'll put it up there and see if anybody's interested. This year, 2018, I started doing some Rooster Teeth reactions, as you know. I got my daughter Michelle interested in checking out RWBY, which is a show that I've been talking to her about for quite a while, and she really enjoyed a lot of the voice actors on it, so I thought she would enjoy the show, and she eventually has started to really enjoy the show. We also started watching Camp Camp, which is really cool. I've also, on this channel so far, published some music videos, some RWBY analysis, things of that nature. So that kind of stuff will probably continue as well. Just stuff that interests me or stuff that piques my interest at some various points in time. What am I trying to say? I don't know. But if some crazy RWBY theory comes up or something, I might do a video about that kind of thing. Anyway, what's the current schedule? You might have noticed in the last couple of weeks we've been a little light on the RWBY stuff. We're at RWBY Chibi right now. We've completed RWBY Volume 5, so we're getting prepared for RWBY Volume 6. We'll talk about that in a little bit. The RWBY Chibi stuff's kind of light because Michelle was otherwise occupied with some personal stuff, family stuff. Well, I'm her family. But I mean, birthday stuff. It was her birthday, so she was busy celebrating her birthday with her friends and things. So we haven't had a chance to record much, but we will start that back up again. I want to kind of reserve Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for kind of the main stuff or the RWBY related stuff, I guess. Although that's not going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday for long. Once we get through Chibi and we're both doing live reactions, blind reactions to things, obviously we'll only be releasing once a week. So for now, kind of Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my RWBY Chibi days. For the most part, occasionally I might throw in a Nomad of Nowhere on one of those days or something like that as it comes out. And ultimately, I think it'll probably be one of those 3 days when we go to the blind reactions of Rooster Teeth stuff that's new for both of us. One of those 3 days would be probably the release day. It's probably going to be more like Wednesday or something like that. Camp Camp, currently we're releasing Tuesdays and Thursdays. So right now I'm trying to fill up the week with RWBY Chibi and Camp Camp. And I still release my gaming videos on the weekends. Occasionally you might see a gaming video sneak in between. For those of you who only care about the reactions, sorry. Gaming's in my blood. I can never let that go, so I'm going to continue to game. And those of you here for the gaming stuff, I wasn't releasing every day anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of a change for you guys, if anything at all. All right, RWBY Volume 6. There's a... clear my throat. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of... discussion out there on the internet and concern amongst fans of reactions in general to RWBY about what's going on with RWBY Volume 6. First of all, rest assured, I am going to be reacting, or Michelle and I are going to be reacting to RWBY Volume 6. Not a problem. You may know that Rooster Teeth has announced they're not going to be publishing to YouTube as an outlet for their stuff anymore. Totally understand why. Does not surprise me, should not surprise you why they've made that choice with all the adpocalypse stuff and deciding what does and doesn't get monetized and all of that stuff. It makes no sense for them to do that as a primary release channel. So their plan right now, in case you haven't heard, is they're going to release them as they have always done in the past to first members, paying members of their site for 1 week in advance of the public being able to, the general public being able to see the show. And then the week after that, the second week that it's available, it becomes available for free to anybody. You don't even necessarily, in fact, I know you don't even have to get an account on roosterteeth.com to watch it if you don't want to sign up for an account on their site. You can still, after the 1 week time, you can go to roosterteeth.com and watch the episode of RWBY for free. So that's pretty cool. With regard to reactions, Rooster Teeth has made it clear they haven't changed their policy with regard to reactions, which is really cool. Their policy has always been, their policy has been, please don't release stuff until it's available publicly. But it even says in their guidelines that even if you try to release something early, these same guidelines apply. So I've never done that. I've never tried to release something before they've released it publicly. But if you read their guidelines, it kind of says, don't do that, but we won't necessarily block you. But that said, everything, typically these days, all new stuff from Rooster Teeth, when you first put it up on YouTube, when we first upload it, I upload them private. I know some people upload them public, and then they immediately get blocked, and then you go to click the link to watch what you were told is available, and it says, this video is unavailable, taken down by Rooster Teeth. I upload stuff private because even when it's uploaded private, Rooster Teeth can flag it. Their content ID can find it. And everything that's new gets blocked. It gets blocked worldwide. That's normal. That's normal procedure. It's nothing to panic about. The first time I uploaded Rooster Teeth reactions, I panicked. I was like, oh my God. But their content guidelines are pretty clear. They're going to block it. And then all you have to do is appeal or dispute it, what I call dispute on YouTube. And Rooster Teeth has in the past been very, very, very good about their policy is stated on their website of within 2 business days, they'll review it. And they've been very, very good about within 2 business days reviewing stuff that I have disputed and getting it unblocked. They retain ad revenue for it. I don't make a dime. I don't even have 1,000 subs, so I can't even make money even if I wanted to. But I definitely don't make money on Rooster Teeth stuff, which is fine with me because I love Rooster Teeth and want to support them in any way I can. But lately, that has not been the case. I think because of the shift in their policy towards YouTube, it might have been coincidental or might have been part of the same process. They've kind of altered the way they do that. I think they're trying to get into a system where if you try to release something that isn't available publicly, it blocks worldwide, but then soon after it's available publicly, it no longer blocks worldwide automatically, but it just gets flagged as monetized. I could be wrong, but if they're switching to that system, for the last couple of weeks, you might have seen a lot of reactors to Rooster Teeth stuff kind of struggling to get stuff out, especially recent stuff like Volume 5 Ruby stuff and things like that. And even I had trouble with the last 2 chapters of Volume 5, because they changed something. And I can tell they changed something because I would dispute the last 2 chapters of Volume 5, for instance, and they did not get cleared. And nothing happened. I mean, they weren't rejected. They just sat there. And so I went ahead and contacted the email address they tell you to on the website. The guidelines, just notice my hair sticking out. Oh, now you're going to notice it forever, and I'm going to notice it forever. Oh, I don't really care. Anyway, so I went ahead and submitted an email to that account, which I've done before, because that thing where even in the past, while they were still doing YouTube, I had 1 or 2 that didn't get cleared, didn't get put up and approved within 2 days. So I've contacted that address before, and there's people behind that typically, and they would just clear it, and I would never hear anything from them. But now, for the last 2 chapters of Ruby, Volume 5, it actually generated a ticket with Fullscreen, which is the parent company of Rooster Teeth. And so apparently they have support processes in place to deal with the disputes on YouTube now, which is interesting because I think it used to go to the programming department at Rooster Teeth, and now I think it goes a step up to Fullscreen to get cleared. They still cleared them really quick once I did that, so I was very appreciative of that. So I think they've kind of switched to that policy. So I'm still planning on reacting to all the Ruby Volume 6 stuff. You'll still see the same style of reactions that Michelle and I do to Ruby on our channel. Expect them a couple of days after they're made public on roosterteeth.com probably, because I probably won't even risk uploading them early and then having them blocked, or uploading them early and then, Rooster Teeth seeing that I'm doing that. I don't know. I'm just paranoid. I'll probably wait until they're public until I even upload them. So we will watch them when they come out, though. Trust me on that. And we will record them at that time. So you guys will just see them a little more than a week later, probably. Which is why I'm saying Wednesday or whatever in the middle of the week is probably when they'll get released. So that's the Ruby Volume 6 plans. Everything's still normal, so we're looking forward to it a lot. I hope you guys are too. Nomad of Nowhere, you may have seen, I don't know when I'm going to get it released or cleared, the final episode of this season. I did all of the other episodes of this season solo, so I figured I would just complete the season solo. I started doing that before Michelle was even involved in any of my reactions. I'm going to ask her if she wants to watch the show. She seems mildly curious, so we may do it, and if that's the case, we'll start a Rookie Reactions where she's blind and I'm not for the first season to catch up, and then for season 2 and on, it will be blind for both of us. For the future, looking at my notes, so that's why I keep looking down. We're going to continue to cover Rooster Teeth. So RWBY, Genlock, yes, absolutely. I'm interested in Genlock. I don't know about you guys, but that trailer seemed the frame issues were a little concerning to me, but I'll get used to it, I guess, if that's the way they're going to release it, if it's not just a glitch. Anyway, we will be covering RWBY, Genlock, continuing to cover Camp, Nomad of Nowhere. We might do Red vs. Blue. I've been watching Red vs. Blue since 2003 when it started. I don't know if any of you guys remember the old days of the website where you had to download the actual files, the movie files, to watch the show in a tiny little window. I actually bought a lot of them on DVD at the time, too, a lot of the seasons, to watch them that way and support Rooster Teeth. So I'm very happy with Red vs. Blue. Been enjoying it all along. I don't know if she's going to be interested in watching it. If she is, that would be a really long rewatch for me and blind rewatch for her. But I'll ask her. I mean, that might be something we do, too. We are going to continue to do gaming on this channel. Both, regularly scheduled kind of Let's Play stuff, short little video episodes on the weekends, like I talked about before, as well as potentially some more live streams here and there. I've done live stream gaming in the past, and I might just pop on at some point in the middle of the week or something if some special event happens, or when they drop a new game like Battlefield 5, man. When Battlefield 5 drops, I'm going to be doing the single-player campaign in a series of episodes and probably start releasing those right after the game comes out. I might even stream some of that, so look forward to that. I'm also going to sprinkle in some reactions to other things from time to time. Maybe some trailer reactions. Maybe some TV show reactions. I don't know. We'll see. I like all sorts of media. If you know of the podcast that I'm involved with, Tuning Into Sci-Fi TV, I love genre television, so I'm really excited about a lot of that stuff, and genre movies especially. Love the Marvel movies, stuff like that. So I might do some reactions to that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. So you might see anything pop up from time to time. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. This video turned out to be about 13 minutes, it looks like so far. So 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Kind of short, so I hope it's sufficient. If you guys want me to cover more stuff or answer any other questions or anything like that, let me know. If this was too long, let me know, and I'll just hit the bullet points in the future. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.